Hello everybody and welcome back to Teresa's Corner. I am Teresa Ruiz and thank you all for choosing to spend your time with me. So today is going to be an update. If you don't know, I've been gone for about 3 weeks. I'm only in town for 2 days and I will be gone for another 3 weeks. So these 2 days I get to water my orchids and pretty much see what's going on with my greenhouse and all my plants. And look at that beauty. Look at how big it is. The size of this leaf. Right, so take a look at this. As you can see, right now I'm watering. Most of my orchids were really dry, like I said, but they're doing great, you guys. I came home seeing tons of buds. Look at that. I actually haven't posted this video. I don't think I have. I put some in semi-hydro and they're doing good. Look at that. I think it's because it's hot out here. I added half a reservoir full of water, so I don't want my mom to worry about having to worry about these. But look at that, spikes. Look at this one. And in case you're wondering, this one has a little bit of moisture, but you see how dehydrated it is? It's because I had potted it when I left. So it is going to be a little dehydrated, but look at the buds. Spikes. I didn't cut the spikes, the original spikes. So for those of you that don't know, you can leave the old spikes, and if they're going to branch out, they're going to branch out, or they might just continue to grow. Like in the case of this one, look at this. I didn't cut it, and it just continued to grow. So it's giving me new buds there. Branched out here. Now you can tell where I did cut the spike here. See that? I cut it here, branched out here, it branched here. You don't have to cut it. I don't cut them until I see that they're nearly dry. But you guys, I have a lot of stuff going on, and I will show you. Look, buds. I will get in there closely and give you guys a proper update. But yeah, this is what it looks like right now. Check this out, you guys. So this is how I water. I have my pump sprayer. I did add some seaweed and extract and some Super Thrive. So I have the Super Thrive here, and I also use some of the Kelp Clean. I just pretty much spray until I see the water come through on the other end. And so if you're indoors, you shouldn't spray your orchids in the crown because that's going to create crown rot, right? I've always said it. The only reason I'm doing it is because I do have a fan, and I haven't done this update, but a few months ago I had a mold outbreak, right? I posted a few videos. It was really bad. I used hydroperoxide. I always use hydroperoxide for all my stuff. I ended up using Clorox. I ended up using all kinds of stuff. I actually, under the recommendation of my friend Nicole, I bought this for fungus, and it seemed to work. But my major problem was that I had very little ventilation, right? So I ended up buying this fan. Actually, I already had this fan, and it rotates. Before, I had 2 of these small ones, and it was just not cutting it. Right, so now I have this one. As you can see, it's got a top fan right there that I can angle to the top orchids, and then the bottom just rotates. So I get a full, flow throughout the greenhouse. That's the reason why I'm adding water on the top of my phals. But like I said, if you don't have good flow, do not do this. You're gonna rot you're gonna get crown rot. Alright guys, so if you're ever doubting whether your orchids need water, take a look at the pot. And this is one I like, clear pots, right? Take a look at this. This is completely dry, no moisture whatsoever. You can tell that the bottom leaves are drying up a little bit. They look leathery. That's normal, it's dry. This one here, right, the moss is moist. and there's moisture in there. So I can probably wait on this one a little longer. I'm not going to, just because I know it needs water and it's gonna be fine for a few days. But if you see this, I would completely wait. I wouldn't risk it, right? And if you follow that rule, your orchids will do great, you guys. Look, you guys, this is another one that was in semi-hydro. Well, that I put in semi-hydro not that long ago. Look at those roots. It's got some really good roots in there. So it's doing great. Right, you see those green tips. Now I'm just gonna add water to about half the reservoir because I want to make sure it keeps hydrated while I'm not here. So it should be fine. It's hot. Look at that. See? Alright guys, I came home to my greenhouse smelling like coconut. You guys know what this is? Of course you do. It's the Maxillera tennifolia. Oh, there it is. Yamada. It's the yellow one, and look at those beautiful blooms. It's a little dehydrated because it is dry. Take a look at that. So I'm gonna water it now, and I hope these bulbs bounce back. I don't know, but look. There's another bloom there. There's another bloom there. And this one's not open yet. But I definitely think I got more blooms than last year. I can't remember. When I received it last year, it was in bloom. This year, I honestly was not expecting that many because I did have to repot. See? And it is very dry. Very, very dry right now. It's beautiful, you guys. Alright guys, this is what a dehydrated phal looks like. You see these floppy leaves? Yes, it also looks a little ashy and leathery. That's because it's very dehydrated. I've never actually seen this though, where the leaves start like looking almost accordion-like. But it's okay. If you see these yellow leaves at the bottom, that is normal. Phalaenopsis will lose the older leaves, and just let it be. They're gonna fall off on their own. You see how this one's pretty much off. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not even gonna pull it out. I don't want to tear any of these new roots. That's why I'm leaving them. But other than that, you guys, it's doing great. Look at that. Nothing a little water can't fix. And yeah, so let me continue watering and I will walk you through everything. But look, it's looking much better. You see that? Those spikes moving? That is airflow. You want that. Remember, Phalaenopsis like the airflow, especially if you water between the crowns. But yeah, I have tons. I wouldn't say tons, but I do have quite a few spikes. Look at this one. This one's beautiful. See, another yellow leaf. That is normal. But look at that. It's a mini phal. Another mini phal with a spike here. This one is the all white. That looks like a bird. I love it. That one back there was in bloom for the longest time. But yeah, see that? So let me show you guys. After you water, this is what your root tips should look like. See that? Bright green is what you want your roots to look like. Bright green means watered. So if you see your root tips at the bottom and they're still bright green and you're thinking, oh, it's time to water, I would just wait a little longer. Yeah, I'm going to continue watering, and I will show you guys in a minute how everything else is going. Alright guys, so look at this. There was a mess. I lost one orchid, one dendrobium one oncidium. It's a little seedling. Unfortunately, I didn't make it. It got too hot in here and no water. Of course, it was going to die. But other than that, they're all doing good. Like, take a look at these. The new growths are still maturing. right? And this is the Prosovola Golden Peacock. There's 2 growths on my Kingianum and a keiki up here. You see that? Keiki. There's like 2 keikis. There's another one right here. One of the 3 growths dried off. I don't know if there was water in there and it just died off, but it's to be expected. The René Marquez and an air plant. I have quite a few air plants in here. Look at these. Look at these roots. Beautiful, right? I haven't seen the roots coming through the pot, but not on this one. I've seen it on a few other ones. Look at this. Roots. Okay, so I don't know what to do about this one, you guys. This is the Catasetum Merlin Young crossed with the Catasetum Karen Armstrong. Super nice. And I purchased it last year. It was dormant. It started putting out a new growth. There's a growth. But no roots. One root there, and it kind of died off. You see that? It broke off. The spike that it put out dried off right here. See that? You can start seeing the blooms, and it dried off. I haven't watered it because there was no roots, right? So I was told to wait until I can see the roots pretty much 3 to like 6 inches or something like that long. So pretty much I should be able to see them through the pot, right? Well, nothing happened. Today I watered very little. As you can see, some of the moss is still dry. Little moisture in there. And that's just because I figured I'd water it and see what happens. If you do have any tips about Catasetums for me, do let me know in the comments below, because I just don't know what to do with them. It's my first one. This one here is the, oh, the tag is somewhere down there. So it developed the growth, right? And it put out a new one back here. So you can see it looks accordion-like, the leaves. That's because it's dehydrated. When you see this, that means you need to water your plants. It's to be expected. I knew mine would get dehydrated. This is my Musicyoutube Morris chestnut. And look, this is due to dryness. So this growth here is not going to grow as big. It's probably stunt because of the lack of water, but there's a new growth here, so I'm very excited about that. The rest of my seedlings, if you've noticed, I have not done a seedling update, and that is because this is all I have, you guys. And as you can see, some of them didn't make my 3-week trip, but there's others that are doing great. Look at this one. So yeah, that's what happens when you have seedlings. They require more moisture than a regular full-grown orchid. I'm going to take you to my Bulbophyllum medusae. Look, there's a new growth there. Can you see? I'm very excited about that right there. There's roots. It's looking good. It's getting time to repot, but I just haven't got into it. This one back here is the Oncidium Eye Candy Pinky. It's got 2 new growths. Very, very excited because I love this one. You see them right here? Beautiful. Take a look at my Pathiopedilum Magic Leopard crossed with the Magic Hylo Ruby Double Diamond. Beautiful, beautiful. It was very dry too. But look at the new growth. It's already larger than the old one. And when I say larger, I mean taller. Of course, the leaves are looking bigger than the old ones, but we'll see when it's fully matured, right? Once again, my phals are here with their spikes and everything. Let me show you guys. I recently repotted my Psychopetalum, and there is 2 new growths. They are doing great. Look at this. They are getting big. This is the Oncidium Twinkie Oro. It is looking good. I haven't noticed any roots down there, but yeah, it's looking good. New growth there. Look at those, beautiful once again. This one here I repotted recently, and I split it. I shared it with a friend. Barana Jade Fantasy. Look at that new growth. My Psychopsis is back there looking sad. It was very, very dry. I soaked it. It's actually still sitting in a little bit of water, hoping that makes it better. Oh, I don't know where the tag's at for this one. I forgot the name of this one. I'll put a picture. I'll put the name too. I just can't remember, and I don't know where the tag's at. Look at the bulbs. They're very dehydrated. It's to be expected. Look at that new growth. Beautiful. This is the Wilhelmina Pinnet Princess Scary. Let me show you guys. Let's see if I can look at those roots. It's dripping water because it's sitting in the reservoir of water, you guys. And that's because I don't want my mom to have to water that often, so I'm letting them sit. This one here is the Oncidium Hilo Firecracker New Year. There you go, New Year. And this one was gifted to me, or cakey swap. You know, take a look at my video. I'll link it up there. This is one of the ones that came from Nicole. It's doing great. I repotted this one recently. New growth in there. No sheets yet. I'm looking forward to it because I purchased this one November 2019. I'm sorry, August 2019. I repotted in November, and then I finally repotted it after all that time into the same pot. Fresh media though. Look. There's a lot going on here too. This right here, I split it because I wanted to share it. The chili sauce. Beautiful red bloom. Beautiful. There's a new growth. I knew it would do good. But I wanted to share it with someone, so I did. And then my, ooh, you know what? I noticed I'm missing quite a few tags. I don't know if my mom's pulling my tags and not putting them back. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look into my other videos. I forgot how to pronounce this one. But it's a Vandaceous type blue mini clusters of flowers. This one is very dehydrated. It's in moss, and I forgot to tell my mom that she would have to add more water to this. So this time I put water in the reservoir, and look. Yay. Oh. I almost tipped this one over. Oh. It's good, it's good. Anyways, there's quite a few new growths everywhere. Roots. Look. I made sure I watered by immersion on this one, because every time there's new growths, I end up killing it. I end up getting water on the new growth, so there's a little step behind, but look. It's already, you guys, pushing new roots throughout the pot. You see that? Beautiful. That's why I love it. I'm telling you guys, if you guys want an orchid that you can't kill, go with the Epi Golden Sunburst Yellow. So far, I have not seen it bloom. That's because I keep killing the growths. Very vigorous. I think I've killed like 3 or 4 different growths at one point. This is one of 2. And this one was one of 3. So far I've killed 4. And this time around it gave me 1, but I'm happy with it. I'm trying not to kill it. Look at this camellia over here. Hopefully you can see the tag right there. Burnkins Wonderland, Wonder Lake, something like that. Volcano Delight. Look at those roots. I'm very excited about this one, you guys, because I love this one. It was a very yellow, fragrant, and I had some issues last year, but look at this. And the new growth is already thicker than the last growth, so I'm very excited about it. I hope to see blooms this year around. Roots everywhere. Roots. I can't stop staring at this pothos. It's just so large. Take a look at it. Feast your eyes. I know I am. But yeah, they're all doing good. Take a look at these epidendrums. So this is the yellow one. You've seen it in bloom before. It's in bloom now. Beautiful yellow. Yes, beautiful. This one, it's got 2 spikes, and it's a red one. I recently acquired a hot pink one, which I'm about to repot. And one more camellia. Let me show you. So look, this is how new they are. I haven't even potted them, but there is a spike, and it's going to be a beautiful pink. These are all keikis. I came across a pot with this beautiful epidendrum, right? This beautiful, beautiful pink. And it was at a shopping center. It was lovely, beautiful pink. And I took the keikis. Yes, you heard me right. I took the keikis. I figured they wouldn't miss 2 keikis or 3. But yeah. Alright, let me show you. This is the camellia. It's a little wilted. The blooms are a little they're fading away, but look at that. Beautiful, right? And it smells amazing. So I'll be potting it soon. Alright, you guys, I apologize for the sound. My AC is running and I'm up front, so you're gonna hear it. But take a look at these spikes. 2 more spikes here. I have a lot of growth, new growths going on. Look at this one. I can't see the tag, but I'm telling you, the best thing I did with some of these orchids that were not doing so well was definitely to mount them. Look at this. Right, these weren't doing so good on the pot, and I ended up potting them, and I'm sorry, not potting them, mounting them, and look at that. Very, very excited about that. Alright, so that's how they look. So my goal, right, is to move most of these that are in the new logs to the backyard with the rest of my orchids. That way I don't have to walk front and, you know, back and forth. They do get a few hours of sunlight, but it's not too bad. So I'm looking forward to that. Check this out. I mounted this Kinganum here. I was about to throw it out because it was so bad. And look. 2 new growths. Yay. Look at this spike. It's so big already. Alright. I told you guys, Phalaenopsis, they are so hardy. It's hard to kill them. But look, so many nice roots already attaching to the log. You see that? Beautiful, right? Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it attached to this thing already. Yeah, it's looking good. Look, roots. Cherry baby, it's roots there. No spike. Hoping to see a spike this year. We'll see how it does, but look, it's a pretty decent growth pattern. Look at all these roots, right? And there is a growth right there. I'm telling you guys, I I couldn't see that new growth for the longest time. And I was disappointed. I was like, oh no, there's nothing happening with this one. But no, there is. There is roots. There is new growth. And there's roots coming from the older growth. So, very excited. This is the Potnera Dick Smith. Look, the first year when I bought it, got sunburn. And I damaged the leaves. This year, it's in the same place, but it's already adapted. And look, it's receiving good sunlight, not too much. Because look, it's not yellow, it's not purple. It's still a nice, vibrant green. Beautiful, right? Let me show you guys something. I bought these. These are my babies. You guys have seen them in the videos once in a while. They're so adorable. Look at this one. I broke the flower spike on this one. I don't know if I did or someone did at home, but nobody will admit to it. So I guess I broke it and I didn't realize it. Anyways, look at my anosmums. Look at all those new growths. I'm very excited. There's like 2 per plant, so I have 8 of them total. One is here. The other one's somewhere there, but here's another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's a third one. 7. And I can't find the second one in here. Anyways, I don't want to disturb it too much, but there's tons of keikis too. Look. All the nodes from last year just became keikis. So I'm okay with that. This is the white anosmum. And all the buds that I thought were buds last year too also became keikis. So I got like 3. So once they get like big enough, I'm probably just going to mount them on the same log. No biggie. Look at this. Alright, they're looking beautiful, you guys. Almost forgot to show you guys my house plants. Look at this. Look at my oh shoot, I'm blanking out on the name, you guys. But look at it. It's beautiful. And I'm really bad with names. This is like a Brazilian pothos, something like that. Look. Look at this. Is another type of pothos. I've gotten into like pothos lately. Look, this is a different variety. This is the neon pothos. You guys, I forgot to show you guys. What these keikis are looking like. So, you guys, it's been a year since I started my channel. I was not around to celebrate that with you guys, and not really celebrate, but to let you guys know, you know, and thank you guys for 1 year. I know it's been a little rough, but I actually wanted to share these with you guys. So as of right now, I would only be able to ship within the US, just because I'm not sure on the policies about outside the US, and I have not done any research on nurseries outside the US. So I was hoping to do this when I had more subscribers, but I think what I'm going to do is that I'm going to leave these keikis on here a little longer until they get a little bigger. Look, this one was big enough that I broke it, but it still has some really good roots. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to leave them here till they get a little larger, because there's a few that are just tiny little bits. And I think towards the end of the year, I'm going to do a giveaway of these Dendrobium Second Love. Once again, it's most likely just going to be within the US. If I get a chance, I'll do more research about shipping outside of the US, Hawaii and Canada. I can't really promise you guys anything because like I said, I don't know, but I'll let you guys know as you know, towards the end of the year. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys, look at all those roots. And thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you guys, go ahead and subscribe because it does help out my channel. And I'd really appreciate it. I do post once a week. I know there's times where I can't post once a week, but for the most time I will post the video once a week. And yeah, you guys have a good day. Bye.